So usually how I introduce it, I'd be like, welcome to the Midnightgrabbag podcast. I'm your host, Taylor. And then Victoria introduce herself. And then I'd be like, and our special guest. And then you can say whatever you want to say.
Okay.
Literally anything.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
Plug and stuff like that. We had somebody said, hey, I'm PewDiePie. And then everyone believed it for a while.
Okay.
Me.
Okay.
Like, this is PewDiePie up in here. I was like, he sounds nothing like him, but everyone believed it.
I wish it was like a girl that said it, and then like everyone's like, "Oh man, look!" Like
holy
that would have
shit,
been.
PewDiePie. I was
type of
done. That was like one of our most viewed podcasts. Yeah, I don't think you was there, Victoria. I think it was Stephanie. That was.
I probably wasn't.
It was Stephanie.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Hosting that one, and it was hilarious. And people was like, "You're a liar." So it's like, it was just a joke. It literally says in the beginning of the podcast who we was talking to. It didn't. Yeah.
Some people don't use their brains.
It's YouTube. What do you think?
You don't have to think.
That's the point.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Midnightgrabbag podcast. Here's your host Taylor here, and I'm with my co-host.
Me, Victoria.
And we have a special guest. He will introduce himself.
Hey, my name is Zaltoman. A self-proclaimed YouTuber,
Hey.
business entrepreneur, social influencer. You have any more fancy names I can give myself?
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Yes. Whew.
Secretly Curry plays.
Secretly Curry plays. Exactly.
Yes. Hey, everyone's Curry plays up in the house. No, just kidding. We don't want to get more people mad.
Okay.
It's Bo. How you doing today,
Yes,
Bo?
it's me. So I'm doing pretty good. Nothing really going on. Yeah, nothing. Basically my life right there.
Sounds like it.
There's a lot of rain going on right now.
You're not wrong, Victoria.
Fucking
So how you doing, Victoria?
tired. What's new?
Nothing's new. Nothing's new. I just got back from college, ate a huge pizza, and I'm feeling hyper and great.
Yeah, I had some mac and cheese. It was top quality.
The finest
Top quality mac and cheese.
Literally
Grant.
all mac and cheese. Actually, it was like Applebee's, like pepper jack mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. Literally, I could eat mac and cheese for every single meal of the day, and I probably would not complain until I died, which would probably happen very
I've been
fast.
eating just cheese every day lately, like that Baybel cheese. I've been eating that all the time, and then I have
Literally.
the thing for $1 at my Walmart is like, it's called Mickey Mouse ears, so it portions your food, and it's like grapes, and there's all these huge cubes of cheese, and then apples, and I'm like, I've been eating that for the past 2 weeks. It's been that, Hot Pocket, and Baybel cheese.
Literally smother me in Baby Bell cheese, and I will be completely happy.
I feel like Baby Bell cheese is always for like kids, so whenever I buy it, I feel really awkward at checkout.
Well, it's like in all the previews, I don't ever think in the previews. Wow, in all the commercials, I don't remember seeing like kids in the commercials.
Kids.
Isn't it just cows? I thought it's just cows, or is that the other
yeah,
cheese?
it was just cows. You know, you're right. It was just cows in the commercial for us.
Cheese for cows.
Cheese is for cows. Like the Chick-fil-A.
Whenever there's just like a product that's like heavily advertised for kids and you buy it, just always feels so awkward. Or is that just me?
You just do it proudly.
No, I'm the same way.
Just do it proudly. Just throw it out the counter and be like,
oh, this is for my son.
For my son. For my nephew. It's for my grandson. Oh, look at them in the eyes, and this is for my grandson.
That's how I feel every time I go and I buy like Nestle or whatever the brand is, chocolate milk, and it's like that's the only thing I buy. I'm like, or like apple juice. I'm like, I'm not 12. Like, I feel like that's how I get looked at when I buy those things. I'm like,
I had one customer come through my line. He bought all this baby food, and I was like, "You have kids?" And he was like, "No," with a straight face, and walked away. And I was like,
maybe it was a baby food challenge.
Probably. I'm gonna be honest. It was during that time.
You should have been like, "Is this for
YouTube?
the YouTubes, the challenges?"
Maybe it was just a doomsday prepper.
Or maybe he just really likes baby food.
Because he had the nasty ones, and I was so confused. Like, if he had, like, the apples and the oranges, you know, it tastes like applesauce, gonna be honest. But he had, like, the ham and cheese one. and the steak and eggs and all that jazz. I'm like,
well, like,
Oh God.
Here's a far stretch. Maybe he like tortures people for a living, and that's how he tortures them is like by feeding baby food.
Shoves it down their throat. Eat this baby food.
Honestly, me as somebody who like, if I was ever like a torturer, that's how I would go about like if I was like a torturer for like the FBI, like I know that's not supposedly a thing. That's what I do. I'd like not waterboarding, baby food.
He's like, I see her at the meeting. It's like, hear me out, police, FBI, baby food.
Hear me out, baby. It's perfect.
It's like everyone hates it. Not the good kind, not the apples, the steak and cheese. Hear me out.
Literally. And like make it like lukewarm so it like feels oddly like gross. Yeah.
God.
YouTube challenge, write it down.
Lukewarm baby food.
Warm baby food. And with Reddit 50/50 and Salt Bay challenge. There you go.
I worked at a grocery store too, and it's like as soon as you see something like stuff like baby food where it like dropped on the floor and it's just like one big pile of what looks like puke on the floor, you can never think about anything else ever again when you see baby food. It's just like
Yep, I can agree on that. I hate when people break stuff at the line. Like when somebody had this 20-pound pickle jar. And they broke it at my register all over the ground.
Oh no!
So it smelled like pickles for weeks, and I got so pissed. Cause that was my.
Honestly,
register.
I would have just vomited everywhere. I would have literally just started like screaming and vomiting and being like, "Why is this my life?"
Yeah, because it was like all these pickles on the ground, juice, and I was like, "Why won't this smell go away?" They mopped it. They put Febreze everywhere. They put everything. I think the next thing they was gonna do is just blow up the whole section just to get rid of that smell.
Honestly, that's my solution. Blow up anything that doesn't go your way.
I feel that. Just blow it up. Like, my friend, he's interning in Australia right now, and he keeps on taking pictures of these weird-ass bugs. And then he took a picture of this big old spider. I was like, get that off. It wasn't a picture, it was a video. And then I saw it flew, and I was like, bitch, now you know you gotta burn your house down. I don't care if it's not your house. You gotta burn it down now. Like, it doesn't exist to you.
Honestly, I'd be carrying a flamethrower everywhere. Like, even if it's a little mosquito, I'd be like, you might turn into a demon in a few seconds.
Just gonna sprout out wings and shit.
Like, I want to go to Australia, like, to visit, like, because, like, it seems cool, but I don't want to die, like, right now, like, a little scary.
I mean,
like,
I went around winter time, and then I didn't, like see any big spiders at all.
Nice, that's what I'll do.
We'll go about winter. There you go, Victoria, write it down, winter.
Well, isn't that, like, our summer, though?
Yeah, that's your summer.
Go
our summer, their winter. Yeah.
You did it. So
I know, compliment.
So back to the actual podcast that we was.
Valentine's Day.
Food to Australia.
Now we're at the Valentine's Day. This is our special Valentine's Single Awareness Day. Hey.
Awareness for Valentine's Day?
Single awareness.
Oh, I thought you said secret awareness. I'm like,
the secret is you're single. No.
Shh, don't talk
listen.
about it.
It's not my secret.
So yeah, you're right.
I'm kicked out of the secret.
Yeah, you're kicked out of the secret club. Goodbye. You need to return.
You're no part of this anymore.
You gotta return your membership, Victoria. I'll see you next week.
No, I want to keep the T-shirt.
No, you don't get the T-shirt or the mug.
No, I have both. They're mine.
So we're gonna talk about
forever
the worst days on Valentine's Day that me and Victoria looked up.
Yeah, we found a couple. Well, mine are more just first dates, but I think that's funny because it's just like, I don't know. Valentine's Day is all about people going on dates and like being romantic, and it's like, here are all the times that it went badly.
Yeah, like all of mine is on Valentine's Day. Like this one's my favorite right here. I met a guy on the train and we decided to go out for a few drinks. I thought it'd gone well until I realized he stole my purse. I was like, that's so sad. You can't trust anyone.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Well, this one is worst first date. I thought he was into fitness because he had on an ankle weight. He was actually on parole and it was an ankle monitor. Isn't that something you should bring up before you go on a date? Like, hey, by the way, I committed a crime. Here's my ankle bracelet. I can't go a certain distance, so we can only go to like 3 restaurants.
Everyone at 10.
Yeah, but you scare them off immediately. You want them
I
You want
mean,
them to get it by surprise.
not like I'm gonna be open and honest from the get go. Like I ain't gonna surprise you. Like, hey, it's me.
It's me.
Yeah, but then you'd get that people already run away from you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what happens. But like, sometimes it works out,
Dude, that
and you
one
like,
girl,
hey.
that one girl. Alright, while dancing with my date, I lost my footing on my massive heels, put my arm out, grabbed his shirt, and yanked out his nipple ring through his top.
That hurts. Like,
I
that
can feel that. I can
Feel
feel
We
that.
can all
Ooh.
feel that. That sounds painful. I bet she didn't get a second date. Oh, yes, it's right here. She didn't get a second date.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Then you just gotta walk around with half a
Where did my
nipple for the
pumpkin?
rest of your life.
Sucks.
Like, that's one thing that scares me about nipple piercings is like, what if you rip it out? Do you just what if it ripped
Isn't
your
that
nipple
with all
off?
that's with all piercings though. What if you rip
Yeah, but I
out
feel
your
like,
lip
like-
piercing?
But like, I feel like it would be worse with your nipple because like, what if
Yeah,
what
okay.
if you ripped your actual nipple off?
What
Ah.
if you're lactated and the nipple just ripped off?
Does it come out in like three? Does it come out in like
Yeah,
three holes? Like, you know, the two
It
side
does
ones and the main
probably.
one? Somebody Google it. Like, Google a video. of it.
Google what?
Yeah, because what if you have a baby then?
I think you have to take. That hurts. Thinking, you know how like babies' teeth, like teeth, whatever, or when their teeth come in. Like, what if they start chewing on your nipple piercing?
What if they start chewing on your nipple? I think that's actually worse.
I mean that would hurt, but I feel like it'd be weird
They-
feeling like chewing on
Like,
nipple
they shouldn't
piercings.
be
Like,
chewing on you for the first place, because they wouldn't be teething yet. They'd be gumming you.
well, yeah, I know that, but like some people breastfeed for like a long time.
For as people say 36 months. I get pissed when people does that. I get
My baby's 24 years old, or 24 years old.
24
God damn it.
months old.
24.
What?
My baby's 24 months old. I'm like, bitch, you just say 2. He's 2. He's 2 years old.
Oh.
My baby is 400 months old.
I'm done.
God.
Honestly,
Well, from what part do you start saying years then, though?
You're supposed to say years after the
1
first-
year.
Yeah, 1 year. When 1 year starts, you're supposed to say 1 year.
When they're 12 months old, you're like, they're 1 year. And then if you need to be specific, be like, oh, they're like a year and 3 months. Like people do with dogs. Like, you know, you look at a puppy and you're like, how old is it? Oh, like a year and 3 months. Like, you do it like that. That makes more sense.
Yeah, like after we're like, that's what they say. The first birthday, they're 1 year old. It's the most exciting time. You don't take that away by saying 12 months old. Their 12th birthday.
Like, yeah, that's like getting like candles for their cake, and instead of it being like 1 year, just put 12 months. Like, no.
Put 12 candles on there?
Yeah.
Me. Makes the baby blow it out. Do it.
Do it.
You can do
I
it.
believe in you.
Well, another worst first date was, it says, speaking of, you know, babies, this kind of makes me think of a man-child. He still lived at home with his parents, so he had to sneak me in, and that's when I found out about the Ninja Turtle sheets.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, oh no.
Oh no.
Like no shame for living with parents, because like people do that all the time. But the Ninja Turtle sheets, come on.
No, Ninja Turtle Shishi.
Like I can do some stuff, like, you know, like if somebody had Star Wars sheets, I'd be like, maybe, because like I'm a nerd about that. But Ninja Turtles, like, watch it be like that. Just, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't have any themed sheets after the age of 18, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nice, I'm still good. Sweet.
I'm still
For another
Even if
month.
Even if it's Star Wars, it's kind of weird.
I mean, honestly, I kind of look like a child anyways, because if you look around my room, it's like, there's my Star Wars wall. My Zelda wall.
My wall.
Am I 17? Am I 5?
I'm just lazy to take off posters off my wall, because right now I have like the old Monster High poster I had when I was like 12, and then I have Rugrats still on my wall, and then I have Twilight, and then I have my grown-up posters, which is like a wolf howling, and then a puppy sleeping, and then I have Stan Lee's autograph. So my room is like all my ages. I'm just lazy of cleaning up my room.
I mean, it's a nice like progression. You can be like, look at
You
me.
can see how I grew up.
You can see why I am the way I am
Yes, you can
today.
see why I'm on YouTube.
Burp.
This is another story. It's not on my list, but I was watching the show called My Crazy Ex, and this story like blew my fucking mind. This lady, her name is Shannon, and she was dating this guy named Mike, and Mike was just being weird around her all the time. Like, she will see him dressing up in her clothes random times. She saw pictures of her when missing out of her books. She found half her wardrobe in his car. And everyone was so confused. And then Mike said he owned a bar. And then, like, Shannon's father went to the bar that he said he owned. And he went up there. And he was like, can I talk to the manager? And then the next day, this black lady came out. And she's like, I own it. And she's like, where the fuck is Mike? And she's like, who the fuck is Mike? And so Shannon called up Mike and said, we're broken up. And then Mike came over to her house, dressed up exactly like Shannon. Like, she had the wig on, had her dress, and everything. And she was like, Mike, what are you doing here? And she's like, Mike is like, I'm not Mike, I'm Shannon. And it was like, the fuck?
I would have literally, like, shanked him.
She called 911 and they arrested him. She put a restraining order on him, but he messed up twice on the restraining order, and now he ended up in prison. He's been in.
Oh my god!
I was gonna say you probably need some professional help there.
Yeah, he needs professional help. He won't be out until 2019. It said.
Jesus
He's been there
Christ.
since 2012.
Oh my god!
He's been there forever. He has to learn his lesson. I'm done. They saw pictures of him. And he's a cute guy, but I was like, he's so damaged.
Jesus Christ!
So freaking damaged. I just thought about that. I was like, it was just terrible. You got us another story, Victoria?
Yep. It says, at worst first date. At the end of the night, he leaned in for a kiss, whispering, "Don't be scared if my tooth falls out."
Oh, okay.
Imagine, like, kissing somebody and then, like, their tooth, like, just, like, kind of...
in your mouth.
Jesus!
Jesus can't say that. I was gonna...
Oh, that hurt.
Are you good, Victoria?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just gross. I can't.
Needs my soul.
I just threw up a little in my mouth. I just can't. Like, just God, that image would never.
Jesus!
Alright, another one. He took me to a Little Chef motorway cafe for a burger, then told me, in all seriousness, if only your mom was 10 years younger.
Oh my god.
How did he even know?
Yeah, how did you know, bro?
What? Worst first date. I went out with a psychic who told me he once got beat up by a gang of ghosts.
What?
I mean, I'm sorry, but that sounds like a really interesting person right there.
Honestly, I'd be like, tell me more.
Tell me more. Did it hurt? Did it hurt mentally?
Physically, emotionally, spiritually? Like...
Stop playing with a Ouija board.
It damaged my spirit.
that'd be bad for a psychic.
Oh god.
Like, spiritually.
What if he was playing with a Ouija board?
A Ouija
He's
board.
on a Ouija board and he just called one of the ghosts a bitch, and then they all like beat his ass.
Me. Honestly, or he was like me and he's like, fight me, and they're like,
alright.
Bet.
Like,
I know, bitch. And then they're like, here I am.
Bet. Bet I'm not gonna beat you up.
I've got another one that's really hilarious because it sounds like something that would happen to me.
What is it?
He went to the bathroom, then texted me, "You should call an Uber," because he peed his pants and was too embarrassed to come back.
Oh.
Me if I got too nervous, or me when I drink too much water.
Me both. No. Another one. I had dinner with a lovely guy. I wanted to impress. I ordered chicken, and I stuck my fork into it. The hot butter spurted straight into his eye, and he never called me again.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's... Ooh. That... Ooh. Now my eye hurts. That's painful.
It's good that she didn't get a medical bill.
Yeah. So, like a Valentine card, it'd be his bill.
Thank you for the wonderful dinner. Also, here's the medical bill.
You owe me 10 grand.
Damn. This one, it says, one guy spent 15 minutes explaining how Deal or No Deal works on a date. Me.
I feel like I would probably do that one guy that would try to explain the lottery to me. He'd be like, I know how you play it. I know how you can win a lot of money from the lottery. I feel like I have that one guy. So, personal experience time. Not really a date, but this was just a funny moment. I talked before on the podcast, but I'm going to talk about it again. But I was at a convention. I was at OMG Con.
Oh my god.
And there's a ball that they have there. They just cosplay and dress up and just look nice. So I went there with my friends, and then everyone was dancing with a partner. We was like, we have no one to dance with. And then we just saw 3 guys have no one to dance with. So my friend Bree pulled us over there, and she was like, she wants to party, I want to party, and that girl wants to party too. So you guys want to dance with us? And the guys was like, yeah. So I got one of the guys. And we started slow dancing and stuff. And he tried to have like a nice conversation with me. And it was during like I graduated from high school. And I told him about like, oh yeah, I went to prom and stuff. And like, hey, it was nice. And he was like, oh, did you have a date? I was like, yeah. He was a sweet date. And then it was just an awkward silence. And then he was like, so did you guys fuck? And I was like, bitch, what? I was like, where did that even come from? I was like, no. He's like, oh, you should have fucked.
It sounds like he was trying to get lucky, like hoping like maybe you did that so that he could be like, hey baby, and then let me slide in here.
And then he followed me around that whole convention like a lost puppy. And I was like, get off of me. I don't like you anymore.
I would have straight up fought him. I would have been like, listen here, boy.
Fight me.
No, I mean, I've never been on like an official date. My last ex though, I'm just gonna call him asshole. He was like, it was one of the first times he wanted to hang out. He was like, oh, we should go on a date. I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I was like, okay, we should hang out. And he's like, well, you pick the place because I'm never going to pick where we're going. And I'm like, okay. And I had stuff I needed to do that weekend anyway. So I was like, let's go to the mall and hang out. And then we can go see a movie because, like, at this mall, there's a movie theater right next to it. He was like, that's fine. That's perfect. Tell me why. We get there. He doesn't even want to go in the mall. We spend all day walking around outside the mall and, like, coming into a store, sitting down, and then leaving. And then, like,
why though?
I don't know. And like, it's a Sunday, so the mall closes at 6. It's like 5:50, and he like won't go back. And we had been outside for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, wow, the mall's closing now. I didn't get to do I needed stuff I had to do. You know, I was hoping we could go do something. And then I was like, okay, let's go see a movie. And he's like, I'm just gonna fall asleep through it. So why are we even seeing it? And I'm like, yo. He told me this was fine. I'm like, that's cool. And like, I can't drive, neither can he. So I had to call my mom and be like, just come get us now. I was like, I want to leave this situation. It was just so bad. Like, why do you like? I get being nice to people and being like, yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll come do this with you if you don't want to. But, like, don't be like, yeah, this is perfect. We're going to have such a good time. And then when you get there, be like basically become a little bitch baby. Like, come on, grow up. Like, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I just read this story called Happy Birthday on Valentine's Day. So, Valentine's Day happened to be my birthday. And on my 30th birthday, my then boyfriend took me to our local bar to celebrate. I thought, what a great guy. During our date, he got a phone call and he said he had to go to work. He gave me $50 and said he was sorry, but I should keep celebrating with my friends that was also at the bar. Too bad, later I found out he had to leave to celebrate Valentine's Day with his other girlfriend.
Oh my god. I would have been like, ho?
Ho, just been ho. Just staring at the ho. Just nothing else.
Ho.
Ho. Just text him.
That's
ho
it. That's
every
it. That's
day.
just it.
He
like for the rest of his life.
Ho. Ho. Ho.
On his deathbed. On his deathbed, you come up and you're like, ho. And you're like, I can roast you.
Write it on his gravestone
like
with graffiti.
Painted like graffiti. Ho.
Ho. Honestly.
You have another story, Victoria?
No, I ran out of some pretty good funny ones. Oh god, I dropped my bottle of Dr. Pepper. So not like alcohol. I didn't want anybody to think I'm like drinking at like 4:45 p.m.
Are you sure?
Doesn't have to be 4:45 p.m.
It does.
Hey.
It's
And I'm also 17.
For me, it's also 11 p.m. almost. So.
Oh.
Nice. Just say from Canada, you can drink.
You can in like what? There's some place that you can drink at like 17.
I know China.
Oh, it used to be 16 over here in the Netherlands.
Jesus Christ.
But they upped it to 18.
Yeah, like you can't drink here till you're 21, but you can start college and go into like extreme debt before then. You know, America.
America, fuck yeah.
Jesus, I burped.
Nice one. So I guess we should move on to the Twitter questions stuff for this segment.
Yes.
I'm already on your Twitter.
Did you even find a tweet?
I found it.
Okay.
I retweeted it, so it's like the first thing on my newsfeed. So.
All right.
All right.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm gonna start from the bottom and make my way up. So.
Started from the bottom. Now we here.
Start.
I hate myself.
At Sir Truckaluck, how long have you been on the YouTubes?
Oh, that's a long time. I don't know. If is that a question? Is like the first account I made, or before I actually started like uploading, knowingly what I was doing?
Whenever you posted your first video on YouTube.
Right. That must have been somewhere around like 2010, 2009.
Damn.
There was this cause right, I don't know if that came off already, but I'm not English, of course, originally.
Holy shit! What?
So I used to watch this Dutch gaming channel, and I was like, if they can do it, why can I not do it? So then I started making gaming videos. I think my first video was like Left 4 Dead 2 or something. And then, of course, you find out that if you upload a video to YouTube, it's not gonna magically get hundreds of views. So I was like, this is lame. And then I think later on, when I grew up a little bit more, I started again, and then like took it on differently. I actually started researching stuff and stuff like that. So I guess that answers the question. Long time, 7 years now. Then almost, I think.
Jesus.
I think we're just 2. Right?
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I was in 8th grade, so that was 4 or 5 years ago. 4 years ago. Yeah, sure. I was that girl that was like, I'm gonna post cover videos on YouTube.
Oh God.
Needless to say, nobody will ever find them because I deleted them all. But I started posting cover videos on YouTube when it was probably like 2013, I'm thinking. And then I deleted it. And then I started vlogging in like 9th or 10th grade, and then I deleted all proof of that.
I never vlogged. You have no proof.
There's no proof anywhere.
I think that's important if you don't want to get embarrassed. You have to get rid of all proof from what you did in the past. I did the same. There's like definitely a lot of accounts that I deleted that were like full of videos that I was like,
literally, I'll go ahead and explain. Like, I've made some really dumb names. One of my account names was literally PandaRaptor69.
Wait, what?
It was literally PandaRaptor69.
Oh,
like
okay.
A panda bear, a velociraptor, and then a number 69. But it was just PandaRaptor. I was utter trash.
I didn't start YouTube until I made this channel, Phantom Freaks. Like, I've been watching YouTube and I never had an account, so I didn't start YouTube till 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching YouTube for a long time. Like, I've been watching
forever,
YouTube.
But I never yeah, I'm gonna make videos now. I never thought that crossed my mind.
Right.
Until college happened, I was like, I need a hobby in my life.
Yeah.
It's empty.
My life feels empty. I was like, you know what? People are making videos. I want to make videos. Victoria, you want to make videos? And then she was like, sure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, we made videos. Now we're here. And we're running a podcast. That's pretty great. The next question I wish I can pronounce words, at Swissflow? How many pounds of cocaine should I smoke each morning?
Wait.
47.
Like
69.
seven tablespoons. 7 tablespoons.
So my answer was 47.
Mine was 69.
You guys obviously have a higher tolerance than
I didn't specify
most starter cocaine
pounds.
users.
Didn't specify pounds, tablespoons, cups, dumpster trucks worth.
We just said 69 and 47. We didn't. It's your choice to take all this information and you
interpret it how you want.
Make a YouTube channel called Cocaine Theory and test this out.
Oh my god, no.
Not just the theory, cocaine theory.
Stop. That is illegal. That is literally, I was about to say that's illegal, and I'm like, no, that's literally illegal. Like, not even sarcastically illegal.
It really is, but it's YouTube. They don't care, maybe.
I mean, maybe a little. I don't know. Things get flagged a lot.
Maybe a little, but if you start getting views, they won't care.
Just pretend it's baby powder.
Say no cocaine was harm in the use of making this video. They'd be fine. At King Thoughts, what got you started on YouTube, or what or who inspires you to continue?
Started. Like I said, there was this that was like the first ever Dutch gaming channel I think that was like out there that people were actually watching. So that's what got me going. But what inspires me to continue, I think the most is just like the people I collab with, because they like, you know, it's really nice to have like a group of people around you that try at least make a little bit of the same content, because it's really motivating to like have everyone like besides you upload daily or whatever your schedule is, and come up with new shit every day. If you have like a little pact of YouTubers, I feel like that motivates me the most, to just like have your friends do the same thing, I guess.
Victoria, you want to answer?
Let me see. I mean, I kind of grew, like when I was younger, I've always hung out around people that are older than me, so it's like I got into YouTube really soon. Like I was in like 4th or 5th grade, I think. And I started off watching like, let's see. I mean, like I started off watching like Captain Destes and all of these like real scene YouTubers. And then right after that was when I fell into like gaming and everything like that. And I'm not like, literally the first gamer YouTuber that I obsessed over was PewDiePie, because I can remember watching him. He even had like 1 million subscribers. And when that started was when I wanted to be like, hey, maybe I'll do this one day.
No.
And things that keep me motivated is, it's more or less like the community of it, I guess, if that makes any sense.
What got me started on the YouTubes? I was bored in college one day. No.
That one time at college.
You know what happened.
Drugs.
Drugs.
All the cocaine, drugs. Okay. Instead of shots, it's drugs.
Yes. We need to make CD, album, everything. We need to make a single.
About
drugs.
Put it on YouTube. We will never get flagged.
Honestly.
You like get views, but like the first like gamer I watched, it was Markiplier. Not gonna lie, it was Markiplier that I first watched. And I'm like, oh, he's hilarious, and I like the content he do. And I was like, maybe later on I can do the vlogs and the skits and stuff when I get better stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna start with gaming first, and then what kept me going, it's like we're a whole group of YouTubers together, and I was like, and I love like making videos with you all and all that jazz.
Yeah, and it's also like the conventions. Like after our first convention with Indie PopCon, that kind of sparked something in me, because it was interesting seeing a bunch of people, even like just fans of other people, like all together doing like, you know, being around each other.
Yeah, and then like, what like started me to try to collab with people, because I was just gonna do it just our group and stuff like that and be to ourselves. It was when like I started watching Swollen a lot, and then watched his videos, and then next you know he randomly commented on the Dead Realm video, And I was like, holy shit, he commented. Maybe I should do the thing I know you should never do is email them and be like, hey, you want to collab? And I emailed him that, and then he was like, sure. And then he just like collabed with me, and I was like, and he helped me try to network with people, and he's a great dude. Shout out to Swollen. The Swollen Nerd, because I never said the gamer ever on the channel. At Crabbot3000, what is a healthy dose of Zalto boy?
Are we just gonna talk about how much or what? Is this some kind of drug too?
I guess.
What's he talking
about? I guess it's you. This is
47.
69.
I'd say daily, but there's no. I don't do daily, so 169 every other day.
169 every other day. You got this, man.
There you go.
Take that New Year's resolution right there.
A little late for that.
Speaking of New Year's resolution, at Low Man Roy, what is the goal of your channel in 2017?
I always try to aim for a goal that is not like statistics wise, because last year my goal was to like get verified, which in the end never worked out. Because long story with my old YouTube network, but for this year, I definitely want to start making some more videos that are like marketable in a sense. Because I feel like last year what I did the most was try to cater the audience that I already have, and I think this year I want to try to reach out more to like new people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
To like reach more new viewers and try to make videos that actually like end up in YouTube search results instead of just playing really old games that only my current viewer base will find, I guess.
Victoria?
I guess it's more just like to create better content and to like advance my skills like with editing and just in general be better.
I'm in the same boat. I would like to produce more of the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the most things that people watches, and I'm like, and doing it once a month kind of doesn't like. I would like to start doing it twice a month. The podcast. If I can try. We can try. And so I would like to do that. At Jabakuzi, how do magnets work?
I don't know. How do they work?
I should know that. I know it has something to do with like the polar attractions. Science.
At the
Interesting question, but I'm not Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill,
Jesus does it. Bill,
Nye the Science Guy.
The Science Guy. Is this
Science
like?
rules.
That's my favorite. There's like this post. It's like, oh, where's America at? And everyone's like, oh, I don't know. And they're like, hold up. And then they just play it, and it's like, Bill. Like,
that's how you.
Every
If
science.
you ever want to find an American, just yell out, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Nah, the Science Guy. And you'll get everybody be like, Bill. And like, it's just.
It's like a group of people just like screaming that, Bill.
They just busted the walls. Bill.
And
I found the Americans.
Or Cotton Eye Joe.
Where
did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Okay.
At Grizzly Plays, he said, "Can I have a shout out?"
I don't know. Can I do shout outs in this? Shout out to Grizzly Plays, wonderful kid, makes great videos. I think his last one was actually his last one was like a few days ago. Actually, I was gonna say how he didn't upload for like 6 months.
No,
I was like,
uploaded.
why do you need it? Yeah, he uploaded again. So yeah,
in that video.
I was in that video. I remember now. He used me.
Oh, it's like, oh man, why haven't you? And you're like, ah.
I
was there.
Yeah,
I was there for that one.
You go check out Grizzly Plays.
Now it's time to delete that whole shout out. Oh, I was kidding.
Just bleeps over it. Technical difficulties.
Like, oh shit. I guess Grizzly would never get a shout out. which would not be in the description below and shit. Yeah. At Project James Phi, I'm butchering these names, James Phi. What would you love to be legal, but is currently illegal right now? Cocaine.
I'd probably say pirating. Because I do that a lot. I used to do it even more. Like, when I wasn't really known with Steam yet, I pirated so many games. It was crazy. I'm going to come out and say that anyway, because I feel like it I don't know. I'd say, I wish they'd be more open about, like, pirating and shit like that. Or just make up a thing. Because I'm going to be honest, if I pirated something, and then in the end, if it was like a game or something, and I end up liking it, I would always buy it. But I feel like they should figure that out somehow a little bit more, especially with like games where you can like, because the Steam demos are always so stale, and I don't know. I feel like they should definitely look up the whole pirating thing again and like stop blocking torrenting websites and stuff like that, because that's what they're doing a lot in my country.
I don't think they block them here in America as much.
I don't know.
I think they have.
Guess it depends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To share my Netflix with everyone.
I mean, you could do that.
But it's legal. It's not legal.
Wait, is it?
It's not legal.
I think it's only for families, right? So you have to like live in the same house.
Live in the same house. So they say like Netflix did that whole big thing, and it was like, if we catch you sharing it with other people, they'd charge your account $500.
Yeah. Whoops. I mean, if this is like, of course, like the most controversial thing, I guess. I guess if it was for the one thing I wish would be legal is marijuana, especially for medical purposes, because I know for a fact that it does severely help seizure patients and a lot of other issues that sometimes normal medication alone doesn't fix. And also, I don't know if like America realizes this, if you tax weed, maybe, just maybe, we can get out of a little bit of debt.
Just a little.
I think, because weed is all legal in my country, I think what also would help a lot is, because if you like right now in America, if you would want to get your hands on it, which a lot of people do, you have to like buy it from someone or somebody. And over here, for example, it's just all owned by like shops, and you at least know you're gonna get something that isn't gonna kill you if you're smoking it.
And you never know what you're getting here. Like you could be getting something poisonous, like something bad. You could be getting grass. Like
someone is just selling you a bag of basil.
I mean, that has happened. Like I personally know somebody who bought like they had like pre-rolled joints from somebody, and they were filled with like not weed. I think it had like it was like I don't even think it was anything green. I'm pretty sure they had like cardboard in it and like maybe like a little bit of weed. So it's like you don't know what you're getting. And it would like literally, if it was legalized, and it should be regulated like alcohol, like, you know, don't drive under the influence, you know, things like that.
Right.
Or like there should be a tolerance for it, because like it would also free up prisons. Like you stop sending people to jail for dumb things and actually send like, you know, murderers to jail. I don't know, maybe just an idea, America.
Yeah.
Throwing shade at America.
Throw all the shade. Salted like Salt Bay. At Toasted Shoes, how many memes should I watch daily?
74.
Watch?
69. Yeah.
420.
Blaze it.
Blaze it. 360 no scope, Mountain Dew everywhere.
I tried a 360 no scope in Call of Duty yesterday, and I can't do it. I don't know how to. I'm so bad at that game. It didn't go well.
And our last question at Bomb Chavir, what's your favorite video game of all time, and what kind of music do you like?
Favorite video game of all time. I I hate these questions because I never know the answer.
I
like a lot of video games. I'm just gonna. Steam says I played the most of GTA 5, so I'll go ahead and say GTA 5. And then, what kind of music do I like? I don't really have a specific genre that I like. I like a lot, so everything basically. Everything other than like heavy guitar shit, I can appreciate.
Nice. I hate questions like this.
Yeah.
I hate them. I mean, honestly, my favorite video game will probably be Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, because there's a lot of memories attached to that because I watched my family play it and I've been playing it. And then anybody who knows me, my favorite band is All Time Low, so
yeah.
I guess take music like that, like, this quote-unquote like pop punk scene and like quote-unquote like emo music scene. I listen to anything though. Like some days I'll get in the car and it's like 2000s throwbacks or like 90s throwbacks. So just whatever I feel like listening to.
Favorite game of all time for me is 2, Overwatch, big shocker, and Life is Strange. It's pretty great.
Oh, that's a good one.
I
Yeah.
love Life is Strange. I'm ready for season 2 of that because that's in the process of being made. I'm like, ready. Body's ready for that dramatic shit. And kind of music, I call it YouTube music, like made by YouTube artists and stuff. I don't know, like the Living Tombstone and shit. I like that shit.
Nice.
That shit's my crack and cocaine. 69 cocaine to be exact.
Whatever floats your goat.
Folks, my goat. Well, now we're at the little game portion of the podcast at the near to the end. So we're about to play a nice little game I like to call Smash or Pass. In this game, I have the card game Red Flags, where I'll pick out 2 white cards that has great personalities for whoever, and then I'll pull out 1 red card, which is a bad personality, and then everyone in chat will say if they're gonna smash or pass this person. Cool?
Sounds like a plan.
Right. First one, y'all want a boy or a girl?
Don't care.
Bo, you decide.
Girl, please. Thank you.
Sure? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are
Yes.
you sure you don't want to live your fantasies of fan fiction with Curry, Grizzly, and all that?
No. I'm good. I'm good.
We're gonna name this girl Jessica.
All right.
She's an amazing dancer and gives the best hugs. But as you as an emergency contact out on the first date.
Wait, what?
She adds you as an emergency contact on the first date.
Oh.
Like, if shit goes down with her, they're gonna call you first, and you just dated her. Like, you literally have been
Pass.
I'm probably gonna pass on that. That's
Hard pass.
That's like too much a commitment right there for me.
I don't
Yeah.
want that much responsibility in the very beginning.
Pass.
Like, pass. Sorry, Jessica.
Like, not to be the person that says it, but like stage 5 clinger.
Just a little. Alright. Sarah. She loves theater, but owns an adorable coffee shop. But if I can grab cards. But men's rights advocate.
That's touchy.
That is touchy.
Like, does it mean like
She only likes men's rights.
like she's the one that's like the stereotypical woman that's like, oh well, I believe the man should take care of the women and that the women shouldn't have to do anything type thing, or
I think it's that.
because then I'm gonna say pass because it's like, you own your own coffee shop.
Yeah, like, I guess apparently her husband does now, or whoever it is.
Like,
She doesn't own it no more.
Pass.
I would say
I'll pass too.
like I'm an equalist, or like, I'll consider myself a feminist. So that's just my opinion.
Alright, give me a girl name, you guys.
Boy, every name has forgotten itself in my head.
Bo, you got a name?
Sarah.
Didn't we just do a Sarah?
Oh,
Skylar.
Fuck. Ah!
Bo, triggered.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Skylar. Alright, Skylar lives off the grid and is a professional chef, but ends every conversation with "you're dismissed."
Wait, what? Lives off the grid? And says you're dismissed? That sounds like you're like an FBI person or something.
But they're a
IRS.
chef. They're like a chef. How do you live off the grid with being a chef?
And she wears like sunglasses and an earpiece too.
Honestly, Smash. Like that would be funny. At least for a little bit. Like every conversation. All right, you're dismissed. Like it's like a teacher being like, "You're dismissed.
Like,
Class is over."
Like, "I love
yeah.
you, sweetheart. You're dismissed."
You're dismissed. And no, it's like, "I love you. I love you too. You're dismissed."
Just all seriousness. Just have a heated argument. Be like, "You're dismissed."
Oh, me. I'm gonna start doing that from now on.
You're dismissed. Like, get out of my grid. I guess Harry was like, "Smash," because I would have done it. That's be fucking funny for me too.
Like at least a couple. Like that would be funny for a little bit.
A couple dates. I'd be down for a couple dates.
I'm gonna say pass. I think it's a little bit too creepy.
Oh, it would be so funny though. I would laugh so hard, and then I'd get tired of it.
I'm like, get out of my life.
You're dismissed.
You're dismissed.
When you break up with them, you're like, now who's the one who's dismissed?
Oh.
Burn.
We're gonna name this one Amber. Has the same favorite music as you. Funniest person in the world. But
that's gonna be hard to
steals locks of your hair.
Ooh. Ooh. That one's hard because like there's the pluses, but it's like, what if I'm bald? What if I go bald?
You go bald,
then they have nothing to steal.
They can steal your hair.
Alright, so if I magically could become bald, like hairless completely, I guess I'd say smash. But like until then, pass. Cause what you doing with my hair, girl?
Yeah, I'm like, what, are you about to make voodoo dolls and shit? I feel like
You're trying to clone me? Like I'm right here. You don't gotta make another one.
No. Hey, we got two more girls.
Oh, pass.
Pass too.
Man, you haven't gotten to a good one yet.
Yeah, Bo, you need somebody. We trying to hook you up for somebody.
We're trying to hook you up. Like, come on, Valentine's Day right around the corner.
Yeah, we gotta hook you up. We're gonna name this one Chelsea, I guess.
Sure.
You have great conversations with her. She creates shelters for the homeless, but
alright, caring.
But is always covered in ants.
Pass?
Just like
is it because she creates shelters for the homeless?
Yes,
Wouldn't surprise me.
That would get a little itchy. Like you try to lay down next to her and you just feel the ants and be like, ooh, that. Or like you think she's tickling you and it's an ant.
I thought you were gonna pause it and just stop it. She builds shelters.
She builds shelters like
for a living. Well, no, pass. I'm sorry. I can't live with ants.
I can't live with the ants either.
We're gonna have ants
everywhere.
You leave bread out and you just come in the next day and you have no food anymore. All the ants ate them.
All right. So, any girl nomination names?
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Oh, okay.
Rhonda is a model, is really into wine, but literally has the face of a pug. Hey,
like a human
fan fiction, Bo.
Like like a human version of a pug, or like take an actual pug's head, decapitate it, and like it's basically
literally has the face of a pug.
So no, like pass. I'd feel like like that just like kind of.
You know what? It's fuck it. You know, smash.
You know, fuck it, smash.
Does that draw a line into bestiality though? Like
no, it's grizzly.
No, because that's a human body.
But you have like a face of an animal.
Nah, you're good. It's a body.
Yeah.
It's a body of a person.
Yeah. Just put a bag on it.
Put a bag on it.
Oh my god. Does she talk or does she bark?
You're making it worse. You gotta stop thinking about it.
No.
Like, you know how awkward that would get so awkward, like Oh, that'd be weird. Oh, I
What do you mean
can't.
barks or talk? I can't now.
Like, imagine trying to have a fucking conversation. Like, hey, honey, how's your day? Bark.
Woof.
Like,
Hey, we're talking smash or pass here, not marry.
well, yeah, but still, you could probably go talk to somebody like what you could do, not talk at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last one.
Wow.
that's the way I roll.
You heard it here
God.
exclusively on the podcast. That's how Bo roams.
So if you want to get with them, don't talk ever.
Call 555-64.
You're gonna accidentally give someone's number out, and they're gonna call it, and
I didn't.
they're gonna be like, "Who are you?"
Like it's just, you be like your mother. Last one. Sheila is honest,
Alright.
owns your favorite museum, but only communicates with you via facts.
At least she'd be truthful. Like,
Because the facts like you suck.
And that's a fact.
Oh.
I mean, I guess smash, because at least I won't be lied to from the get-go.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, whatever, smash.
I have to have like communication.
Wait, what if the type of facts is like it's not even like relevant to the conversation, like like you're just like trying to maintain conversation and she just spews out, "It's 2017. It's Tuesday."
It's 7 p.m.
Like, what if that's like the type of fact? I overthink things.
Like the freaking dog or bark or talk. That's still stuck.
I can't help
That's
it.
still stuck in my head. Well,
That's the type of things that you gotta think about, like.
you overthought it. Well, I get you should enter our podcast there. And
I guess, like.
we found love for Bo. He got pug face girl Rhonda. We did it, you guys. We made America great again.
Stop! Get out. Do you see the you know the door that's like to your left? Can you leave that?
Listen,
Like leave.
I'm glad you remember where my door is at.
Or like to the right where the window is, leave out there maybe.
No, I need the cannon first, you remember?
Shut up!
We was playing a horror game and she said, "I'm gonna shoot myself in a cannon out your window." I was like, okay.
We were playing Emily Wants to Play. I know exactly what we were playing. I
I
wanted
was
to
talking
toot
to
myself.
Bo here. He wasn't there unless he was.
I know. I was just speaking, saying
Just
what we were
speaking the
saying.
words and the knowledge and the English.
I was speaking the truth.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Show me the Carfax.
Charmin. I just said Charmin. Who am I?
You're Charmin now.
Shit. My life has been a lie.
You're right, just like Rhonda, the pug face girl.
I guess we'll find out if she barks or talks next week. Next week on Glee.
Next week on Glee. Let's play that JoJo Bizarre meme.
Oh my god.
To be continued. Well, thanks, Bo, for coming on the podcast. You want to plug up?
Yeah, thanks for having
You
me.
want to plug your social media and shit so everyone knows?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it.
No,
Okay, cool. I just plug it.
I don't own social media.
You don't own social media?
It's just basically at Zaltoman at almost everything. Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram,
Tinder.
Facebook. I don't know, Tinder,
Grinder.
Gmail. AIM, MSN.
Pigeon mail.
Pigeon mail, yeah, pigeon mail. He's lit, fam.
You gotta go find my pigeon.
Got him, fam.
Same address too. Phone number. Personal security number.
Credit
bank
card.
account, Credit card details.
Routing number.
Routing
Routing
number.
number.
Social security number is Bo.
Date of birth.
Is Bo.
Eye color.
Bo.
That's it.
That's all it. You can follow us on Twitter at SpunkyTaylor at AppDeathToria.
Yep.
And like, comment, subscribe to everyone and all that jazz.
And pigeon mail.
Yeah, pigeon mail. Send all the pigeon mail.
Don't forget to pigeon mail us.
Yeah, don't forget the pigeon mail us. Never Don't forget
It's
to.
important.
What is pigeon mail actually? I don't know.
When a pigeon brings you mail.
Oh, is that it? I thought it was some clever name for like some chat program or something.
No.
That would be great.
Pigeon mail.
Pigeon mail. Secretly, that's just Twitter.
Oh my god! It is! That's what I'm calling direct messages from now on. Pigeon mail.
I just blew her mind.
Oh my god, Twitter DMs is just pigeon mail. God. What?
Hey, what's it, Brian?